What makes a person often wonder, if I had to start again, what are the main things I would do? Firstly, ask yourself, what do I do when I wake up? Does that make me feel better? Yes or no? If no, what do I do with it? Questions like those often click with our conscious because these are questions that are needed to be answered. Yet we struggle to do so. You know why? Because we're afraid to start a quest that might make us feel uncomfortable. Funny part is that's not you speaking. It's the inner voice. You think it's yours, but it's fear taking that form. I always wondered, if motivation never existed, would the world be as we know? That's a question we all know an answer to, which clearly shows change is the main reason we live. We live for a better tomorrow, even though struggles are much more than the change itself. Yet, we still try. Change can be good or bad, yet that is what makes us happy. You can change for a better tomorrow or for personal reasons. Reasons to start a new chapter, to start a new life, and to start a better tomorrow for yourself. I've read a lot of books that talk about change. All in all, they had one in common: the definition of change. Definition of change, they say it's the beginning of a new chapter. Beginning a chapter that mainly focus on yourself. Change can often evoke emotions such as happiness, anger, all the emotions that dwell inside our human body, which mainly focus on which and what makes us human. I had to challenge these writers to see if what they wrote is the truth, because to me fear is something that has to be feared. Yet there's still those voices that linger inside myself saying, change, change for the better, not for them, but for your sake, because change is good. Those words made me wonder if I've defined change as a different thing. Just because I read those books doesn't mean I had to understand it or see it in a perspective that they saw change. But truthfully speaking, they changed my perspective. Those books changed me. I saw myself wondering, if I had to, or I have to, would that make me better? And no, not better than the next person or the other person, but better than the old me, better than the past me. Because right now I felt as if envying other people's life makes me feel less of a human every second I think about it, which shows that change is a good thing. If you work hard for the things you don't have, you're changing for the better because you're working for the tomorrow you didn't know you can achieve. We all have things we want. To put it on a straightforward note, I'd say we all have desire, a desire to have a better tomorrow. Wanting something you don't have is also a motivation, because if you can see someone having a better life than you will have two things: motivation and a desire to be like him, which shows that change is something we all need. Begin a new chapter for yourself and for the sake of having those things you said you're motivated to work hard for. We all desire the next things in life. We always have desires that are more than we can comprehend, but yet it feels like it's so close to be reached. It's so close to be worked for, It's so close to be in my hands. It's so close to be next to me. As that shows that humans are the resilient or are resilient, because we all have to admire what we don't have to have it or to be motivated by it. Admire God's creation. Admire your creation. Admire your ability. Admire your strength. Be a better person than you were. Be close to what you admire, to be motivated, to desire. Begin a new chapter for yourself.